Hi guys, I wanted to do this video for you guys because one of my subscribers, thank you so much girl for requesting this, was adamant on and insisting that I do a Morphe look using oranges. No, I can't do another orange because everybody has done an orange look with the Morphe palette. And she's like, yeah, but I want to see the way you do it. I was like, fine. So yeah, I'm using the Morphe palette. You guys, I love the Morphe palette. It's amazing. It's totally worth the hype. And if you haven't already gotten it, I would get it. I don't know what coupon codes there are. I don't have one. It's worth it, I think. My sister actually just went on there and got some more brushes and another palette, and she's giving me this one. Thank you, Zaddy. You're the best. So here's a step-by-step on how I got this look. My face was feeling extra dry and I felt like no moisturizer was working. This one did okay. I still need like a new moisturizer, I think. My skin changes too often. But I'm using this to start off with my face. And then as my primer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin and just putting that in my T-zone areas. Nowhere crazy. You guys have seen this a million times before. I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Benefit Stay On Straight Primer. This is in the color Medium Deep. I'm using that with my finger because I didn't want to wet my beauty blender or dirty my beauty blender quite yet. All right, first color I'm using this really pretty like tan, orangey kind of soda popsicle color. And I'm putting that all over as like my transition color. I'm not going to use any browns with this particular look. I don't think. Oh no, I do. I'm a liar. And then I'm using this like really like red orange. It's definitely a red orange. It's not completely orange. It's not completely red. It's a mixture and a beautiful mixture of both. And I'm using that as like a sandwich look, almost like a halo eye. Then I'm using this color. I did not show myself spraying the brush after I dipped it into the color, so that's my bad. I used the Mehron setting spray. It's very sticky, very, very sticky, and it's actually like pretty intense, so just careful with the eye area. But I just found that it made this eyeshadow look so much better. Honestly, this eyeshadow by itself looked amazing. I wore it one time and I was looking in the mirror and I was like, wait, did I put glitter on? And I didn't. It just looks so gritty, but in a good way, and it actually stayed on a long time when I wore it that day. So anyways, I'm just going to blend out very quickly on the edges. And now I'm taking this brown color. You see I was a liar? And I'm just putting that on the very outer edges just to kind of create some kind of depth in there. I just want it to look a little bit smoked out when I put my lashes or my mascara on. I want it to look a little bit dimensional there. This was a really great color for the outer corners and my brow bone. It just kind of cleaned up everything really well, especially if you kind of blend it around every edge. But you can always go back with your blending brush if you blend too much. But I really liked this color a lot. Now I'm using this really awesome pigment glitter from MAC, and I'm spraying my brush and making sure that it's nice and foiled. This like totally took this eye look to a whole nother level, but you can totally do without it, which I wanted to, but I wanted to play with this too, so I was just battling back and forth with my decisions. But I will say, definitely do your eyes before you're doing your face when you're using a look like this. For my foundation, I'm using the Pro Glow and the Fit Me from Maybelline. For me, mixing these together just made a really nice finish. The Fit Me does hide my pores really well, and then the Pro Glow had a perfect color, so this was like my little concoction of the day. And then for concealer, I wanted to use something very neutral, not too light. Concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro. This is in the color Pure Beige. I'm putting that underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, just very in the center, on the bridge of my nose, and on the top of my Cupid's bow, just to add some brightness back into my face. To set that, to make sure it's nice and solid and it's not going to move, I'm going to set all of that area with the Laura Mercier powder. This is in the color translucent. The thing I like about this powder is it really does mattify, so you have to just be very careful about how much you use and how like long you leave it on your face, because it could get very dry. For the brows, I just wanted to fill those in very quickly. This is the NYX Brow Pencil in Ash Brown, and I'm very subtly filling on any gaps and areas on the brows that need to be filled in. I definitely did some bronzer, and this is just the color that I cannot stop using, so I love it. It's the Hoola Benefit Powder, and I'm putting that on my cheekbones, and I'm also bringing that on the forehead and a little bit on my jawline, which I don't know if I show. And I also bring a little bit on the bridge of my nose to create an appearance of a nose. Looping in that orange theme, I wanted to bring in this blush from NYX. This is the color Cinnamon. I really like this blush. It's so pigmented. You have to be really, really careful, which is one reason why it's lasted me such a long time. And I'm bringing that all over my cheek area, but making sure I don't put too much.
If you do, just blend it out with a, like any kind of powder brush, really, it doesn't matter. Now I'm using this Melanie Mills. It's like kind of like a pigment. It's called Light Gold, and I'm putting that on the high points of my cheeks. It was a really pretty color. I just didn't love it on my cheekbones. It just didn't show the way I needed it to. I wanted it to be more glowy. It'll be a nice subtle one though. So I chose to take a different highlighter. I chose the one from Becca, and in the color Champagne Pop. I didn't show it accidentally, but that's the color I needed to kind of make me feel a little more fun. With the same color I used on my very outer edge, that brown color, I'm dragging that on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to take that deeper red kind of orangey color and blend that out just to kind of have a more cohesive look. Then I'm spraying my brush again and using that shimmery bronze color that I used on the lid just in the very center of the eyes on the bottom. Now that that's all done, I'm feeling good. Now I just want to curl my lashes. I did not put any false lashes on with this look. I think it could have used a pair, but honestly, my lashes have been making me really happy, so I just wanted to put, keep it natural-ish. I layered on the Maybelline mascara, the Falsies, and I just made sure to add a ton of mascara. Then I just wanted to bring a little bit more depth into the very edge of my lash line, so I used a smaller brush with the same dark brown and just dragged it along the very edge. It just made a big difference. It makes your eyes look a little bit more doughy. Then for the lips, I used the color Brink by Colourpop, and that's pretty much the completed look. I really liked this lip. It was a really nice texture.
I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out my vlog channel. I post there. At this point, I'm posting every other day because I've had so many vlogs at once and I had to break them up into individual days. I'll be leaving my latest beauty video below as well as my latest vlog below. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and if you get bored, just watch those next two. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you loved it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.